Hey everybody, this is Melissa. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate it if you would take just a second and click on that subscribe button. That way you'll be the first to know when I upload a new tutorial. I'm so excited you're all here, so let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm in Excel and I'm going to show you how to use the trim function. Now the trim function is used when we have extra spaces at the beginning, the middle, or the end of our data. Now it can happen when we are manually entering data, but more times than not, it happens during an import process from a CSV file or another file type. So what I've done here is I've created a worksheet with names in it, and I have put spaces at the beginning, the middle, and the end of some of these names, so I can show you what happens when we have spaces in that data and how to fix it. So let's say that we want to create a pivot table with this data the way it is with the spaces. Let's go ahead and highlight it, and let's go to Insert, Pivot Table, and tell it OK. So I'm going to move my name to rows, and I'm going to move my number to values. Now, when you look at this, like Lauren Wright is in here twice. She's in here with the space in front of the L with a number of 75. And then she's in here with no space for 25. And the same thing for Madison Nicole and Abigail Walter. So Excel sees those spaces as actual characters, and that's why it's creating an entry for each one. So let me show you how we fix that. If we go back to our original sheet that contains our data and we go to an empty cell, we can go to our Insert Function button and we can type in trim and tell it to go, and then tell it OK. And we're just basically going to tell it where do we want it to start looking for spaces and remove them. Well, we want to start in A2, and we're going to tell it OK. So now we're going to pull this down. And if you look at Lauren Wright here on line 16, she had that space there, it removed it. So we want to copy and paste what's in column D to column A. But let me show you something first. So let's Control C and right click here. Now I want you to notice up here once I right click what's going on. If we go to do a regular paste, it says equals trim, and then all of your cells give you that #ref exclamation point. The reason that is happening is it's not just copying and pasting the values, it's trying to copy and paste the formula, and that formula is referencing those cells, and that's basically called a circular reference, and Excel's like, I can't do that. So we want to paste the values only. So let's go ahead and do that. So now they're all updated with no spaces. Now, do we have to recreate our pivot table? No, we don't. If we go back over to our pivot table and we go to data, you'll see this refresh button up here. Go ahead and click it and watch what happens. Now that the spaces have been removed, it has went through, and where we had like Lauren Wright, 75, and then 25, it's combined everything up together and made it one line. So that is how you use the trim function to remove extra spaces in your data to make sure that your pivot tables and calculations and anything else you want to do with that data works correctly. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, and get notified. And I'll be back tomorrow with another tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.